Hello, welcome to the smarthelping.com live financial modeling stream. We are on a day two here of the enterprise SaaS um, financial model upgrade. Let's get out the link to Twitter. And man, yesterday was really nice. And it was fully, I got through all the financial statements. We even added a new line item for current liabilities called unearned revenue, which if you flick this switch to yes, that means you collect all of the contract value up front. And to do that and make sure everything balances, we had to add this unearned revenue. And all that means is basically at the end here, on your if you do an exit, you owe 24 million worth of work that you've been paid that you haven't done yet. So if you sold, you probably have to transfer those receipts over. But it's all dynamic. It all works. I finished all the financial statements, so we're just going to do some cleanup here today. Don't forget, check out smarthelping.com for all your financial models that, if your organization uses Excel or Google Sheets, you will find value here. I've got things for, accounting tools, for tracking inventory, uh, general organization-wide ratios, cash conversion cycle, accounting ratios, volume pricing, accounts receivable, payable, all kinds of stuff here, cost of goods sold, FIFO-based valuation, HR tools, real estate, joint venture, software as a service. Obviously, this is the one we're upgrading yesterday and today. It will be fully done by the end of today. And if you want all the templates on the site, there's over 100, I think about 120 unique ones. You can buy everything for $9.99 here, or you can buy by category. So tons of value here, lots of work. I've been doing these things since 2015. And as I learn and grow along the way, I just keep making better and better templates. And here we're in the process of a major upgrade where I've gone through, once I finish this one, the top 50 templates, all the startup models here will have been fully upgraded with these three statement model integrations and cap table. Did a lot of improvements. Some of the models I did a lot of revenue improvements as well on the logic. So it's just been great. I've been enhancing everything. I expect to be done with all these probably in another few months, and then I'll start doing some brand new startup models. Until then, we're going to keep grinding here. Oh, and I might get into, so it's only Tuesday, and since this went so smoothly, I'm looking at another, I might make an upgrade to the to-do list tracker, adding a database so you can count how many times things have been done, but I might upgrade that template or do something new. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else besides that as a suggestion so far this week. Alrighty, so let's get into it. What we need to do is update the executive summary. Let's check the EBITDA first to make sure that's matching. So 110, 188. That's not matching, so let's see what we're missing here. Well, revenue is this. Year-ending customers we can get from our annual detail. These are all enterprise customers that have contracts defining their different values. Cost of goods sold. Let's just go right over to the income statement for that. That looks the same. Okay, did we match it now? EBITDA 138.57, 130.007. Okay, so I think startup cost is the only thing we're out on this, which will be down here. Taxes. That's a new position for that. CapEx, new position for that. It's right on here. Debt service. We'll do that from annual detail. Startup costs. That looks good. This is not right. Let's update that. So exit would be this and this. Loan proceeds, that looks good. And loan payback, we don't need, that's in the amortization. And equity, we don't need. We're just going to say cash flow. And then, so this is showing net cash effect if receipts are collected at the start. So that's fine. We can keep that there. Cash flow is basically going to be summing up this and all of these items here. Okay. Annual detail 302. Make sure that's still working as it should. So 302. Yes, net cash flow effect for collecting the funds up front. Cash position. So it's 452, 490. If we go here, minus annual detail, here it should match. We're up by 24 million. So let's see what that could be. So EBITDA matches except for startup costs, and we have all of that. What's our cash flow in the final year? 382, and I'm at 386, so 448 on that. That's right. Taxes 104. $24,930. Is that the effect? Okay, so we need to show um, less amortized revenue, add cash collections, because look at the total of this is 24,930, and that's what we're out, which means E302. So I want this to still show separately, but we need to include this. So here we can go, I think, right to the cash flow. Oh, on here, reduce receipts, add upfront collections. There we go. So there's our zero check. And then if we hit no on this and we don't collect cash up front, we still match. No effect here. Okay, good. So that's great. Distributions here. So we need to be summing up the actual cash flow per period, which is now in row 260. Okay, that is 260, 260. Oh, we just got to update these. So, and this. Okay, so here we just go total equity to get started, and that will equal this. And then remaining equity to use will be total amount here minus startup costs plus debt proceeds. And then this total should match 477, 421. Perfect. 477, 421. Okay, so that's good. That's a good check. We can update our color formatting on these for just kind of cash flow analysis. Now on here, so investor's share would be cap table, top portion, total fully diluted ownership. and that's the inverse. Owner cash flow is going to be here. Investor cash flow is going to be here. And there we go, all trues. There's our check there, 415. Let's go to the cap table and see if this checks out. Looking good. These should also match, so 415.10, 12.535. Yep, perfect. Okay, that's fine. And this big negative here is just taxes. Again, you could zero that out if you don't want to show taxes. Oh, here's another row we missed. Because of our debacle yesterday when we were free, the Excel sheet was freezing, and I was like trying to click around to get it, and I randomly had clicked a couple cells that got zeroed out. So I think we fixed all of them, and obviously our ending balances are all matching, so we should be good there. This has got to be updated though. So for the project as a whole, equity required is this number. Distributions 9, that looks right. Yeah, that's right. Investors equity required is this total. And owners would be this total. Oh, this total over here. And this for investors. And then this plus this should always equal that total. Perfect. Okay, looks good. All our visuals should be fine. Let's remove the exit so we can see a little bit better. Monthly cash flow. Okay, customers, advanced metrics. Everything looks really good. We can put this back. Okay, that's good. All right, so we've updated distributions, executive summary, visuals good, annual detail, cap table looks good. Let's do our sanity checks. Also check here, okay. So sanity checks, we want that to always be 0. Balance sheet 61, yep. Monthly and annual detail, this one here is cash balance of balance sheet minus annual. Perfect. Executive summary, distributions. This is to make sure all of our different reports all are copacetic. 57 and 9 on cap table. Perfect. All right. Let's do a couple checks. I'm gonna put some tax rates back in here just to make sure. Okay, let's so if we adjust the date here, we want to make sure we see all zeros on this side. And what if we make it a year earlier? Good. Another year. Good. And what if we hit no here? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Everything looks like it's flowing pretty nicely. Let me select no on this and also make sure we're still matching. Yep. Okay, great. I'm really happy with this. This was one of my best templates ever for anything with enterprise SaaS or doing anything with contracts where you've got recurring customers in there, you've got some retention. Um, it's just a really, really, really good model. And now it's even better with these financial statements attached into it. Okay, so that's everything. I'll update the index tab here with these new tabs, and I'll do the overview video of this tomorrow. Now, I can't believe how fast this went. It's only 10:16. It was just super smooth, and it's mainly because this was a template that was already um, really updated with how everything already works. Because this is a more recent one that I built, so it didn't require a ton of fixing of anything. It was kind of ready to go. Alrighty. So I mean, yeah, that's that. I don't know if I want to start something new. Um, you know, we could do the index tab live here. Might as well. Let's pull it up. We'll just pull the mobile app just to get some of these tabs because they are similar. Close that. Okay, so this is now called global control. Revenue assumptions is the same. Customer service reps, sales reps, other costs. Okay, so after other costs, we have all this other stuff happening. Debt schedule. You put that up here. CapEx. Cap table. Where's cap table? Did I miss it? Oh, it's here. Let's add that here. Cap table. Um, build the share distribution and assign equity investments and outside investors. Okay, startup costs. Terminal value. Now we have income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, our newly added tabs, and then executive summary. Distributions. One. Visuals. And then the monthly detail, annual detail. Then we'll have these matrix tabs, which is fine. That's where all the magic happens with the logic. As well as actually the validation tab does have some stuff too. Let's add that. It has retention logic. good. We'll have a new video that goes over all the new stuff in the model in general here. Get rid of this, and that'll be it. So really smooth upgrade. Really smooth. I'm thinking if I want to do anything else on the stream here today, or I mean, we just end a release really quick. Usually takes at least 45 minutes. Um, I do have some really complementary sheets to this. If you go to the SaaS bundle, the pricing simulator, this one is really good, only 45 bucks, and you could model out your ideal customers up to 10 different configurations and see like what their um, LTV would be based on different contract terms, average contract value, all that stuff. You can compare basically 10 customer configurations all on the same, uh, like apples to apples. Really, really, really good here. Probably one of my more useful. Uh, and I think it's on two total tabs, or no, it's on more than that. But this one I built what 3 or maybe 4 weeks ago. Also, you've got the SaaS rolling revenue forecast. This is for ongoing tracking, so this would be good and kind of complementary to the enterprise model, where you've got different contracts of existing customers, and you expect to add new customers, and you want to do a rolling revenue forecast for the next X amount of months up to 60, and you can show different terms on the contracts and um, retention, and it will automatically populate your expected forecast. And I've done it. This is hard to do forecasting in the middle, like every month you want to do a forecast or every quarter. It is hard. So I try to build the easiest infrastructure to make it as easy as possible to track historical um, data that's going to drive existing contracts, which is still going to have future revenues with those, and then adding new contracts. So that's a really good one. I suggest anyone in SaaS. You know, number 3 and 4 are very essential to understanding things. This one we just updated. What else do we want to do? I don't know. 10:23. So, well, I guess we'll end it there. I'll just think on it. I might do the overview video for this today since I have more time, and I might do. Then tomorrow I could start on something brand new. I've got 3 days. That should be good enough to build something new, I think. Alrighty. Well, we'll leave it there. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let me know if you have any suggestions for anything